Welcome to BBQPitBoys.com. Today we're going to do a bacon smoked pork tenderloin on the grill. Alright, it's real easy to do. First thing we want to do here is we're going to make a rub. We've got some granulated salt. Here we got some black pepper. We got some granulated garlic. Here we have some onion powder. Here we have some sweet paprika. We got some cayenne pepper. We got some thyme. And here we have some brown sugar. Alright, let's put it together. Now we prefer to use a rub and not marinate, because after all, this is tenderloin. This is akin to beef tenderloin. It's a real fine and expensive piece of meat here. So we're going to create layers of flavor. So the first thing we did is put 2 tablespoons of granulated salt, 2 tablespoons of fresh ground peppercorn, and here we're going to use 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic, and here 1 tablespoon of onion powder. To that we'll add about 1 tablespoon of sweet paprika, and here we're going to add a little heat, about a half a tablespoon cayenne pepper. Now you can leave this out, but we recommend using it, or you can adjust the quantities. And here we're going to use about a half a teaspoon thyme, and then about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. All right, that makes a rub. Now we'll mix it up real good. All right. Now here we have 2 pieces of pork tenderloin, and this is the way you generally get it. This is about 1.25 pounds, 1.5 pounds, and here's about a 1 pounder. Now before you put it on the grill, you have to take off the silver skin. It's a piece of connective tissue, and it's real easy to do. You just want to get your knife underneath that silver skin and just pull it away. Now it's important you remove all of this silver skin on this pork tenderloin, otherwise it can get real tough, and you can see how easy it is to do. Man, there's nothing like pork tenderloin on the grill. All right. Now let's put on some rub. Now spread that rub on real generously, because we're going to be searing this pork tenderloin, and we want to give it a nice texture, and again that layer of flavor. Now we're going to add a little bit of vegetable oil on top here. This will help sear this tenderloin. Now tenderloin is hardly any fat in it, so we like to add some bacon, and this is how we create a smoky flavor. You just take some thin sliced bacon and you wrap it around. Maybe 1 or 2 slices per tenderloin. You don't want to completely cover the tenderloin. And then by doing this, we're again adding that additional layer of flavor, the saltiness of the bacon over top of that rub we just made up there. All right, now we're going to let this rub sit on these tenderloins for at least a half hour. You can go 45 minutes. And here we're getting the grill prepared. We want a medium heat on this grill, about 350 degrees to 450. And we're doing it indirect. So we're got that grill just about ready. All right. Now, about a half hour's gone by. So let's put this pork tenderloin on the grill. Now we're going to place these tenderloins directly over a medium coals. Just like that. And the idea of pork tenderloin is not to overcook it. After all, it is the most expensive part of that pig. You want to do it just right. All right. So we're going to put the cover on about 5 minutes. Come back to it because we want to keep flipping these tenderloins. Here I'm going to turn it over. The worst thing you can do with pork tenderloin is overcook it, and it's real easy to do. The idea is we want to get it to about 145, maybe 150 degrees internal. So you're going to be turning these tenderloins about every 4 or 5 minutes for about 12, maybe 15 minutes, depending how large those tenderloins are. All right. Now I'm going to take this smaller tenderloin, this 1 pounder, and I'm going to move it further away from the coals, whereas leaving the larger piece more directly on the coals. All right. About another 5 minutes has gone by. We're going to make sure we have even cooking going on here, and I'll just flip it around. Man, you smell that? It smells good. All right. Look at that. Now it's better to undercook a tenderloin than overcook it, because you can always bring back an undercooked slice to the grill and just heat it up for another minute or so. All right. This is about done, but you want to take your instant read or your chef thermometer here, and here I'm getting about 145 degrees, and I'm going to pull it off right now because it'll continue cooking. 150 degrees will be just about right. I'm going to pull these off the grill. And we're going to let them rest for, about 5 to 6 minutes. All right. Do a miracle of time. 5 or 6 minutes has gone by, and now we're going to slice it up. Now, you can see here it just slices on the bias like sweet butter. That's the thing about tenderloin. You can cut it with a butter knife. All right, now here I got a plate full of salad. I mean, you can put what other sides you like with your tenderloin, but this kind of works. After all, this meal is all about the pork tenderloin. Take some real fresh cut slices. Ooh-wee. Man. And while I was waiting for the tenderloins to rest there, I made up some garlic bread here. Again, you add what sides you like with your pork tenderloin. This works real good. And here I got a nice big slice of Italian onion. All right. Now there's some good eating. In fact, I'm going to try a little bit of this right now, right in front of you. I do apologize. Look how tender that is. Hey, so you're looking for a good recipe for your next barbecue? Be sure to check out BBQPitBoys.com.